The Walking Dead. So, that episode happened a couple of episodes ago. So, if you haven't watched any of the latest season of Walking Dead and you're going to watch it, please turn off this video because this video may contain spoilers. So, to avoid disappointment, please stop watching this video now. Okay, now that's out of the way. Glen! Where is he? What happened? I couldn't believe it when the other guy in the show shot himself and took Glen out. I was like, no. I was even interested in the other guy's character. He was starting to develop, even though he was the guy that people didn't really like. But Glen was the guy that everybody liked. And, he's like as much part of the show as Rick is. So I was extremely disappointed when I saw him taken out of the show the way he was. But there's been 2 more episodes and not a word of what happened to him. And apparently, there's this thing called the Talking Dead. And most of the characters that are taken out of the show are usually on it later that night or wherever it is. But he wasn't on it. So I'm really hoping that somehow, by some miracle, that he somehow crawls underneath that bin and miraculously survive, which I can't quite possibly imagine. Anyway, season 6, Walking Dead. Man, it started off with a bang. I didn't really like the backwards and forwards of the story. I was a little confused on what was going on. But by the end of the first episode, I kind of got the understanding that there was a huge amount of zombies somehow trapped behind a couple of trucks. And it was trapping and bringing in more zombies. I think it was a great idea. I kind of liked that style of writing on that. And I really liked that, they were planning to do something and they had to do it and they did it. And then in the middle of it, Alexandria was attacked by the other guys. And I thought that was a more realistic style on that type of environment. Not that I know what that environment would really be like. All we can do is just imagine. So, we just use our imagination to create our own ideas on what it might be. But I really like the start of the season. Very entertaining, lots of plenty of action. But we seem to have lost Glen. Or I'm hoping the people that are writing the story are playing like, that annoying type of game with us where, they're trying to make us think that he's dead, but he's not dead. But we want him not to be dead, but he is dead. Or am I thinking about Jon Snow in Game of Thrones? Hang on. Dimitri, stay on track. Walking Dead. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. The recent episode was quite good. I liked it. It started to slow down a bit the last couple of episodes, which, I guess it probably had to slow down a little bit because they put so much time and effort into the first few episodes. So I'm really interested to see where it goes. If I know Rick, I would expect him to find those other people and have some words with them, I think would be the more appropriate thing to say in this situation. So I'm really enjoying Walking Dead, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Glen somehow crawls out of the ground. Like maybe there's some miracle water drain underneath the garbage bin and he somehow gets in there, crawls away and hides, and I don't know. But I'm really interested to also find out what they're going to do with those half of the zombies that are at the wall. That's a lot of zombies. And I don't know, I guess you try and lead them away, which is, I guess, what they're going to do. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how Walking Dead goes. It's probably the main show that I'm really interested to watch. And I guess that's about that. So if you like zombies, check out The Walking Dead. But I'd recommend starting from season 1. I got into it a little bit late. Someone else suggested it, and I just wasn't really interested. And I watched a couple of episodes. I thought, oh, this isn't too bad. And I thought, I'll go back to the first episode and watch it from the beginning. And yeah, I was hooked with Rick and Glen and Daryl and Daryl's brother. Yeah, I really enjoyed the style of it. So if you like that type of thing, go watch it.